Welcome back to the next part of the video with the editing the style sheets. Okay, so we're on P now. Okay, so I'm going to scroll down, and as you know, right click and simply modify the style. So we need to see what we're going to do now, and we're going to include, I think I missed something out on LI, so I'll go back to that in a moment. Okay, so red, green, blue is all 0, so that's black. Area was the font, 12 points high and left aligned. So going to just check the black. I think the black's there, so it's all on 0. That's good. The font is Arial, but I'm going to select it anyway and remove the other fonts. And I think this was, let me just check, I'm sure it was 12 points. Yes, it was 12 points high, so 12 points, and selecting points, there we go, and it was left aligned, I believe. Yes, that's right, left aligned. Okay, so we go to block and we align the text, just make sure you select to the left. Okay, so apply, that's all done now. Right, to go back to LI, because I need to check the bullets. So here we go. So you go to list. Okay, and the bullets they want us to select are disk. Okay, so I'm just going to check those that they are selected. And yes, they're selected. So I'll just make sure they're in there and they're okay. So apply, done. And now we can see our list type of bullet is disk. Right, so now for the last one, which is body, and we need our background colour to be brightish blue. So in this one, simply background colour, red 0, green CC, blue FF. So we're going to go to body, we're going to modify the style, and we're going to select our, now we need to make sure you select background please, because this is all on font. So we're going to select our background colour, and I'm going to pick a blue, and I'm going to change it so it was 00CCFF. So change this to CC, put it in capitals just in case, CC and FF. Press OK, apply. Okay, and that's done now. Okay, so our background colour is no longer brightish blue, and I think it may be a good idea to remove this text here. Okay, so right now that's all present and correct. So we're going to go down here and check what we need to do next before we save anything or close anything. So open a style sheet, we've done that. Correct and complete the style sheet using the information above. That is done. Save the style sheet to your P3 HTML folder using the file name style, followed by your candidate number. So for example, your candidate number is 99999. Then you'll call the file style 9999.css, and if you notice this is 16 marks. Okay, so, and to me it's a very easy 16 marks to get, as long as you follow the criteria and you keep double checking. As I said, I'm doing this naturally. I'm not rehearsing it until it's perfect beforehand. I'm just literally doing these videos off the cuff to show you how you can be in the exam. And you have seen me make mistakes that I naturally make. So for example, the spreadsheets, I do have a huge problem with numbers. And at some point to me, my eyes feel like as if they're going at 1,000,000 miles an hour across the screen. And sometimes when I was, as you see, I was rushing through certain things and I missed the section up here, okay, with the bullet points being a disk. But I always double check what I'm doing, okay, so I always take a look and I double check, and you know, hopefully I'll get things right. Okay, so now we need to save this file, save it straight away as style and your candidate number.css. So I'm going to do that now. File, save as. and it's in my P3 HTML folder. So style and my candidate number, which I completely make up all the time, and it needs to be a CSS, so you need to go down here. So don't just save it, you need to go down here to the drop down menu and select a CSS file, okay, which means Cascade Style Sheets. So save. If you don't save it correctly, it's not going to work. Okay, now I'm going to close this. Right, so moving on. Now we're going to open up P3 Super HTML, which is a website. Oh, apologies. Take a screenshot showing a text of your style sheet and place it in your evidence document. Make sure the file name is clearly visible. Okay, there we go. Look, I nearly moved on quite swiftly and forgot to do my screenshot. You see how easy it is to do, but like I said, keep your eyes open. Right, nope, that's the wrong one. Let's close that. File, open. Need to look for style. Open. Now my file name is clearly shown here, okay, and clearly shown here. So I'm going to print screen. I'm going to go to my evidence that we haven't used yet, and I'm going to title this, okay, never put just blank screenshots. Refrain from doing that. Okay, I'm going to call it evidence 1. I'm going to describe it, editing HTML. No, actually, I won't call it editing. I'm going to put editing, yeah, HTML actually. HTML CSS task. Okay, and then I'm going to pop my screenshot here. Okay, I'm not going to crop it. I don't see the point. And I like the fact that they can see the date and the time here to see when I actually did the work. Okay, so that's done. Right, there we are. So now, moving on once again, never forget to do your evidence, please. So I'm going to open up P3 Super HTML and attach the style sheet in step 21 to this web page. Might be a good idea actually to put evidence 1. Here we go. Step 21. There we are. Doesn't hurt. Right. Close this. File. Open. And it's Super HTML. There we go. Open. Here it is. Okay. Now, what we need to do is we need to replace basically apply our styles. So I'm going to attach my style sheet here. So all you do is click on attach style sheet, browse, and you pick up your style sheet that you created. This is your one here. Open and press OK, and it's done. Okay, right, now next part. It says that was 1 mark, by the way. Replace your text candidate number, center number with your name. Okay, with your, sorry, place the text that says candidate name, candidate center number with your name, your center number, and so on. And that is 1 mark. Okay, so, and I think it's a pretty easy mark to get. Here it is, edited by. Place here, Miss Price. Center number, as you said, I don't know the center number. I'm new to the school. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Candidate number. Just making it up. 2658, and it's done. Okay, 1 mark, easiest mark in the world to get. So, as I said, I'm just simply going down here and doing things as I'm doing them one at a time. Now, as you can see, each item here, except for entering the images, is simply 1 mark, okay? And then at the end, you're going to make a link with an image, and that is going to be, and save the web page, which is 5 marks, okay? And it's a total of 30 marks. So we can't afford to mess this up. So total 30 marks for the website, and a total of, how many marks was Oh, for the whole website is 30 marks. So basically, this is a huge, huge chunk of your exam. It's massive. Then when you do the training notes, it's a total of 13 marks. So it is, you know, basically we need to keep practices until we get this right. Okay? So now we're going to set the table border to 2. Is all you do is you simply click on the edge of the table here, and so it's highlighted. Right click, modify, and sorry, not modify. Apologies, not modify. It's table properties. Okay, table properties, and here are the borders, and we need to set it to 2. Okay, so before you click off that, double check. Set the cell padding to 8 pixels. So cell paddings, which are here. Okay, so we need to move that up to 8 pixels. And there we go. And again, set the table to fill the width of the window. Okay, now the next part here, step 26, is set the table to fill the width of the window. So, go to our table here, and you can see specify width. So, here, change it to percent, and you can see it's on 100. Now, when I apply that, it's going to fit the width of the window. So that's done. And press OK. So you can see our cell padding's been set, our border's been set, and so on. So the next thing we need to do is replace the text place logo here with image P3 logo JPEG. Okay, so let's find where our logo needs to go. There should be some text somewhere that says logos. Let's see if there's any text here. I don't know if there's any text there, but it looks like the logo should go there. So can't really see that. Right. Logo here. So I'm assuming that the logo does go there. What I'm going to do to double check is I'm just going to look on the mark scheme. I know it's cheating a little bit, and obviously you won't have that option, but I want to be sure. Yeah, you can see that the logo goes there, but as you can see, there is no text to say it. But I'm going to delete that text that's there that we can't see, and you just simply go to Insert, Picture, From File, and go to where your files set. Your now make sure you're going, please, because everything has to read from the same source. So I'm going to my P3 HTML, okay, because everything has to read from the same source. If it doesn't, then your website won't work in the browser. Okay. If we do actually encounter that problem, obviously I will show us how to sort that out. Okay, so open. Oops, I've not selected the logo. Insert. We don't need alternative text because our picture's going in there. So we're just going to press OK, and there we are. There's our logo. Right, now we've got to replace our pictures here, and I've got about 1 minute, so I'm going to try and do those. So the next part of the exam says, as you can see, select the most appropriate image located for task 3 web page. Use it to replace these texts. Place starfish here. So I'm going to place my starfish there. So insert and media. No, sorry, insert. Sorry, I'm trying to rush and I'm getting it all wrong now. This is why you don't rush in your exam, but I'm just doing a video tutorial, so there we go. Press OK. Place shark here. Right, let's see. If this cuts off, it's because I've simply run out of time, and just click on the next one. Picture, from file, and I'm going to quickly pick up the shark. There we go. There's the shark. Is that the shark? Yes, I think that might be the shark. If not, I'll replace it later. Not a problem. So, and turtle. Okay, I've got 30 seconds, so hopefully we can get this done. Picture, from file, and turtle. Where's the turtle? Ah, there's the turtle. There we go. Right, I've done it. Okay, right. Thank you very much, and click on the next video tutorial to finish this off.